Hello and welcome to an M13 Draft. And look what we get! Awesome. I'll just slam dunk this. I made a deal with myself that I was gonna do Swiss drafts until I won one, and then I was gonna step up to 4 3s until I won those, and then go 8 4s. And this helps immensely with that plan. And double table Rancor, but getting this to table would be nice. So I want the white cards. I think a Johnny just goes good with anything. Plenty of good green in here. Rancor, Flames, Griffin. I like all those cards. Alex has been swearing by Mog Flunkies, but I'm not convinced yet. But anyway, slam dunk that guy. And not a whole lot of good white to go with us, but Garrick's Pack Leader's a house. And green-white is a deck I like quite a bit. So I think we take that. We could take the Ring of Thune, which is actually a pretty problematic card. It's very good on a flyer. But I think Garrick's Pack Leader is good enough to branch out into green. And then we get past awesome stuff like Firewing Phoenix. People that know that recursion's good. I mean, if you take out the fact that the recursion is triple red, it's hella worth it. And even just as a 4-2 flyer, splashable. Which I've talked myself into it. I mean, Avon Squire and Arbor Elf, just, they don't even compete with this guy. So, let's take rares. Rare land, some good green cards in here. Our curve is somewhat high. Not really. Dustale Worm is certainly solid. A good finisher. Could just take things a little lower on the curve. I think Force Mage is pretty good here. I like Dustale Worm a lot, but I'd rather be aggressive if I can. I think the Force Mage is a pretty good card. I like Force Mage more than Spike Bailoff. I think. I haven't played with this guy too much. But, yeah, this Force Mage can target itself. Does that trigger the pack leader? No, it does not. But I think I'm taking the Force Mage here. Might want the finisher, but let's go with the more aggressive cards. Here, I'm actually going to take a Evolving Wilds over the Chromaton, since I am looking to splash. If this is not here, I like this card. If it's not good enough yet, just give him a little time. He'll get better. Just takes patience. Good to see Evolving Wilds, though. A Farseek would be pretty welcome, too. Even as just a simple ramp element. So far, I'm pretty happy. Here I gotta take the Prey Upon over the Touch of the Eternal. Touch of Eternal is definitely solid. Getting cut on white, which sucks. Sucks hard. But Prey Upon solid. So I don't think we'll get our Flying Griffin, which I like a lot. There's tons of token generations, like Attended Knight and Captains of the Call, just name a few, and a Farseek. Oh boy. I kind of want to take this card just to cut white a little bit. And it's a good card in general. I don't know how, if Farseeks are tabling or getting around this late, there's a chance we'll get more. But with this double white card, and it's looking like white's going to be a splash color, I think I'm just going to pick it up now. We probably get another Captain's Call. I think Farseeks are a little more sought after. And it also helps us to cut green, which is looking like our main color. So what do we get? Titanic Growth? Yeah, I'm game for that. Not as many creatures as I was hoping to get in pack 1. We'll have to really stress that in the next two packs. I like a nice creature-heavy deck in this format. A lot of low drops. I find that when you have, kind of somewhat quality low drop creatures, they don't want to spend their removal. And then when the big creatures don't come, they're just stuck with a hand of removal. That's not doing a whole lot. Don't really need the ramp element. We could jump further into red. But none of these cards are that good. I think I just want the 2-drop lion. I really want to stress this white. And Ox is not a bad card as far as vanilla creatures go. Same can be said about the Vastwood Gorger. It's a question of... I think this is end up just going to be a 4/2 flyer. Wall of Fire. Not very interested in that. I don't like walls too much in this format. Even the Exalted Wall. The Guardians of Akrasa, I think it is. I'd take a bear over most 04s and 05s and whatnot. I'm not going to play this Revive. So I'm going to try and eat up white cards. That's my goal. This card, if I was taking more ramp spells, this card just... it can end games on its own. But I don't think I can pass up this pacifism. I think we can do without this card. In our deck, the way it is now, this... as much as I was just talking about not liking this card, I would take it here. But I can't let this pacifism get by us. So let's snatch that up. I'm really looking for 1s and 2s. And even 3s. I want low drop creatures. Probably not going to play this Guardian Lines, but who knows. Well, I don't want to get that saucy. What do I want? We already are going to be splashing red, so I think the boar goes good here. This guy can have a lot of fun with Pax Leader. We can continually draw a card every turn. We get the Force Mage ability every turn, and that's all it is for now. Still pretty good, but here we're just taking the Flinthoof Boar, passing a turn to Slag because we want our low drop creatures. And I do like Nicol Bolas, but sadly I'm not going to get that frisky. I don't want to go 5 color. Arctic Haven in the pack still. And a Fog Bank. This card is awesome. I don't care what anyone says. So is Rise from the Grave. These are 3 great uncommons. And someone to our right is going to be very happy, but our skies are a little weak. We have no spiders. We have no flyers. And this guy isn't the greatest, but he can get some work done for us. And I'm even looking towards this Divine Favor, maybe, if that gets around to us. But these are all sick. I don't like this card. But Arctic Haven's a house, Fog Bank's amazing, Rest in the Grave. But, well, I could give up on our Firewing Phoenix to go blue. But I have the Flinthoof Boar. Yeah, let's just pass good cards, as much as I hate to do it. And I like Mastiff. Maybe not on its own, but there's a lot of white first strikers, like the Attended Knight, and a couple Mastiffs. When you get a board of first strikers, you can be pretty defensive and have the flyers go to town, but I don't know why Slumbering Dragon's getting passed. It's a solid card. It's a nice attacking deterrent, especially if people have a lot of early game. They don't want to really swing into it. If it wasn't in the pack, I'd probably take Mastiff. I like a one drop for a striker. And Fungus Brownie's also very good. But let's draft rares, because they're the most fun. And here I'm looking at Captain's Call. Some good board clutter. A lot of Rangers paths. Which, I don't know where this fits yet. I don't know if Big Green is viable. Maybe down the road I'll try it. But Captain's Call is fine. Boundless Realms, that's fun. It'd be nice with that Sands of Delirium. I think this card, I think there's a Ram deck out there. There's Farseek, the Ranger's Path, Boundless Realms. This tends to go around and around. But we're taking the one drop. And here I'm looking at Battleflight Eagle, which may look expensive, but I've never had it in my hand and not been happy with it. Especially with a Johnny. We can give +2/+2 flying, which kind of is redundant, but still, the +2/+2 and double strike would make it a nice out of nowhere beating. And having some more flyers never hurts. Ooh, and a late Ring of Thune. Snatching that up. And here, Ravenous Rats can be annoying, but not the end of the world. I think I'm just going to hate this rewind. Don't really care about this Bountiful Harvest, and I'm not going to play Kindled Fury. What do I want? I think I'd rather have Rain of Blades as a sideboard option. These I can pick up every day of the week, but I'd rather have it naturalize. And I'm not interested in Fog. Late Mind Rot can be decent. And here we're hating this card. There's no reason this should ever table. Take another Mastiff. Maybe I'm putting too much faith in here, but multiple Mastiffs I like. You get two of these puppies, literally puppies on the battlefield, and not a lot of people want to jump into 2 first strikes. Alrighty, just hate the aggressive card. So another fixing element wouldn't be terrible. Our white creatures aren't incredible. Green got a little cut. We didn't pick any Centaur Coursers, which I'm a little sad about. Right off the bat, I'm looking towards this Sentinel Spider. I haven't had great experiences with the Beast Tracker. Trample, Reach, Hexproof, Deck Touch. Like, it doesn't really get... Yeah, it does nothing for us. So I'm just going to take the Spider. And I'm not too excited about Fervor. So yeah, Spider it is. Which means Guardian Line's probably not going to be played. And, ooh, as much as I want this fixing, this Griffin Protector is a house. And we have a Captain's Call, which goes right with it. I'm really wondering if I shouldn't have dropped the red for the Arctic Havens. Blue was kind of open in pack 1. Good stuff got passed, but I think it's that ship had sailed. Hey, we're just going to take the flyer. Oh, excuse me. Double red removal. Our removal's a bit lacking. Just a prey upon and a pacifism at the moment. So the question is, do I want the utility or the big beater? This Rise from the Grave is in our deck. Ox. Just gonna show the things that I actually do want to play. Alright, this is all looking reasonable. Maybe I just want the 3-drop. I think I might just want the 3-drop here. It's a big blazing hole in our curve. And Acidic Slime is good, but we're pretty good on that front. So I think I just want the Crusader of Odric. One hand having a fungal sprouting. Get around. Ooh, here we are. Two types of fixing. I think I want the ramp fixing over just the land. These cards tend to stick right close to each other in the packs. Like I rarely see an Arbor Elf without Evolving Wilds in it. But here I think I just want the Farseek. Helps us get that triple red or double white. Arbor Elf does ramp, so does Farseek. All great cards. I want them all, but you can only choose one. And here I'm going to take a 3-drop over the burnable, removable Spale. Because double red's going to be an issue. I think it's going to be a light splash, just 3 mountains probably. And I'd like a good curve. Divine Verdict's pretty tempting as well. It's actually pretty damn tempting. Removal's lacking. Just a Prey Upon, Pacifism. It's a good trick too. I think I'm going to take the Divine Verdict. We can probably pick up another creature more easily than a quality removal spell like Divine Verdict. And luck would have it, we do. I feel better about that pick. And we get an Arbor Elf. That's good. That's good. Very good. And here's a sideboard card over an Ox. Maybe Safe Passage. It's actually pretty good. It's a nice trick to have. But I think I want the sideboard option. All this equipment can pose a problem, so it's nice to have an out to it. Here, I'll take a Plummet for the board. Pretty sure we have enough playables. Another Arbor Elf. That's great. Or we could have the anti-mill card, but no. Main deck cards over it. Hide the Naturalize. Naturalize is totally main deckable. These rings are plentiful, and they're all pretty good. Here we'll take a Trick. Not a good one, but a trick nonetheless. So 26 playable cards. Nice 17 creatures, that's pretty good. Not sure what I want to cut. Maybe cut the Mastiffs. Just ramp into our 3s with Arbor Elves. This card's legit. Good sideboard deck. I'm not too concerned about Phylactery Lich. Critterize, not too scared. Another Revive. Guardian Lions. So I'm not quite sure what I want to cut yet. Maybe we just take out our top end. I'd rather not. Well, we have all this ramp to get there sooner. So I don't like that idea. I'll ponder. Wait for deck building to start. Deck building 101. Put creatures and spells in the deck. Sort out later. I don't think I need these defensive bodies. I like the ring. The Plummet. Skype's blowing up. Alright, so we're at 26. I think I want to go 17 lands in this deck. We have Thinning. 3 sources of it. And maybe I just want to go down to 15 creatures. I like these Mastiffs. I think one's going to be plenty, though. If any. Ring of Thune makes them a little better, but I think we can live without it. They're not terrible to have around. They're really not. Well, let's separate into piles here. I'll leave Captain's Call up there. Pardon. Gotta get some water here. Top end is great. We have 4 sources of ramp to get there sooner. We could just cut the splash element, but we have the boar, so I'm leaning against that. I think we just cut these mastiffs. And perhaps, I like Titanic growth. But all our guys are pretty big to begin with. So maybe that can sit on the sidelines. 15 creatures is a good number. It's more like 16 though with the Captain's Call. Yeah, this deck looks pretty good. You can have some fun with it. 3 sources of good removal. No trick-based removal. This is somewhat tricky, but it's pretty much hard removal. Ring of Thune is a card I love. I hope I get to showcase it. And of course we have a Johnny, so I think this is what I want to play. It's looking good to me. So let's throw in a lands. I want to go 3 here. I can go down there. I want to hit that green. Want those Arbor Elves, want the Farseeks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sources to try and get that white mana. And 3 mountains for that Firewing recursion if we ever hit it. Gonna be rare, but awesome when we do. I think that's fine. Johnny's are only double white. As sweet as it would be to hit him on turn 2 off an Arbor Elf. Is that even possible? No, that's not. So, we don't have to worry about that. So I think we'll be fine. It is a very heavy mountain commit for that Firewing Phoenix, but also ups our Flinthoof Boar. So I think we can do this. We have some decent sideboard tech. Arena Blade's good against the Mega Aggro decks. Yeah, let's try this out. I'll see you for round 1.